doing readings today. Let me push this down. We're live specifically on YouTube and TikTok now. So hopefully this gets pushed out a little bit more. I think I got 1 like. Shout out to, oh wait, no, that was me. Shout out to myself for always holding it down because these bitches be hating. You know. Hi, what's up? What's up? Who liked it over here on YouTube? Hey, it's Banks Bill. Shout out to Banks Bill for being here again and being here with the live. I really appreciate you coming and saying what's up. Today I'm offering 3 different readings. My minis are 15, my fullies are 25, and my deep dives are 44. Thank you. No problem. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube is eating it up right now. But yes, guys, if you would like to book a reading, I have, and 111 on my timer, as I just saw. I have it connected to my Ko-fi shop. Okay, if you want a deep dive, that is going to be about 10 to 15 cards. A mini is 1 to 2, and a fully is about 3 to 5. Okay, and it's just giving you insight on whatever you want as far as love, as far as finance, as far as personal growth. All my readings for today are paid. For those who are nice and listening and like interactive in the comment section or liking, I will pull collective pulls for your sign or fire sign group. Shout out to Jada Wada. What's up, Jada? Jada, thank you for the likes on YouTube. If you drop your sign, I will pull anyone on YouTube or TikTok. You drop your sign, I will pull a collective card for that specific sign. Hello, beautiful angel, new here. Hi, Neha. My name is Geraldine. Nice to meet you. I'm a tarot reader and psychic medium of like 20 years. Been speaking to ghosts for a long time. And today I am doing readings, okay, where my mini is $1 to $2. I mean, 1 to 2 cards. And my fullies are 3 to 5 cards, and my deep dives are 10 to 15. So if you have anything you need as far as clarity and in love, in finance, in relationship, guys, that is what I'm here for. Okay, I'm here to give the guidance. I'm here to give the tea. I'm here to give the explanations. I'm here to tell you what your partner is thinking about you on the low. I love your hair cap. Thank you. This is what I wear at night. And y'all, it is nighttime. So we are winding down and just doing late night tarot. Okay. Summit Felling for me, him, next action from me. You want to know his next action for you? I can definitely pull for you. My minis are linked on that comment, on that pinned comment. You can go over there and then you can find my $15 mini. Or if you, which are 1 to 2 cards, if you want a fully, that's 3 to 5 cards, that's 25, and a deep dive, which is 10 to 15 cards, is 44. So go ahead and book your readings, guys, because during the lives is the most affordable that I have readings, okay? Because it's public, it's more public facing, it's a way for me to come here and interact with you guys and talk to everyone. So if you would like to book a reading, guys, that's where you guys go, okay? And it's for people that are serious, that see my gift as a gift, clarity as real, okay? Tarot is not just a gimmick, okay? It's intuitive work, okay? So please, again, okay, so I was saying if you wanted to go on the pinned comment, you could go for $15 for a mini, which is 1 card. My fullies are 25, which are 3 to 5 cards, and then my 44s dollar ones, which are deep dives, are 10 to 15 cards. Okay, and that is completely linked for YouTube on the personal bio. Hi, TikTok. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. So if you see me moving back and forth, that's why. TikTok, if you want to book your reading for today, all you have to do is go here to the minis and you can go to my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And I have all of them right there. My minis are 15, my fullies are 25, and my deep dives are 44. My minis are 1 to 2 cards, my fullies are 3 to 5 cards, and my deep dives are 10 to 15. Okay, and this is going to give you clarity. If you need clarity on relationship, if you need clarity on personal growth, if you're trying to figure out what is happening in the new year, for everyone who's watching, guys, we've only got 8 likes, but we've got 4 people on the live TikTok. So I need somebody to double tap. The next people who double tap that screen and get that likes to 100 likes is going to get 1 free collective pull card for the group and for the collective on TikTok, okay? And as far as YouTube, if you've already given me a like, don't worry about it because they only let you like one time. 555 on my timer changes are coming in, okay? But y'all gotta give reciprocal energy, guys, in the live. Comment, like, share, do all that type of engaging stuff because that is reciprocity. And when I have audiences that are giving me reciprocity, that helps me have the energy to give more energy. I can't just give energy if I'm the only one giving energy. So if you're watching my live, you need to be liking, you need to be sharing, you need to be doing all that stuff. And if you're not doing that, then toodaloo, you can leave because your girl only wants people in her life that are giving her reciprocity. Okay. So thank you, Jolie. Thank you for the likes. Kashish on YouTube. Thank you, Jolie. I like Jolie. Jolie, drop your sign or fire sign group and I will pull one, collective pool for what's coming on in the new year for that collective group. And Kashish, my readings are paid readings. So if you would like to book a reading, it is pinned on that first comment and you can book there. Okay. Oh my God, Leo. That's part of my fire sign group, guys. Double fire sign, Aries, Leo. But I won't tell you the third one because I like to gatekeep that because I don't want everybody knowing my energy or my, people could look up your chart, girl. Don't tell them your birthday, your full stuff. But for as far as Leo, we're going to pull for Leo. A shout out to Jolie. Thank you for the likes. Okay. There's a lot of people that are at Leos that are going to be reliving a lot of the stuff in the past. People might be going through breakups, Leos. King of Swords up, 10 of Pentacles up. In the new year, it's about stabilizing your finances, stabilizing yourself, okay, moving forward. Thank you for the likes. 6 of Wands up. Leos are obviously going to come out on top. Like, I don't know. Leo energy is very famous energy. So even if you're a person that's not famous, okay, like you give famous energy. Like you're the type of person that's like famous without even like being like famous. Like people like people like will literally watch your page like you're famous, talk to you about you like you're famous, even if you're not like you're the type of person that walks in a room and like people will stop and just like look at you because they are so intrigued by how amazing and iconic you are. Okay, 4 of Cups up. I feel like Leos might be coming out of survival mode with 8 of Swords down too as well. So you might be feeling a lot of apathy. You might not be feeling super hopeful. This is your reminder to stay hopeful, to stay grounded, that let's see what came out. That coming out of your shell, working with other people is going to ultimately lead you to that smoother transition. Okay, things are not always fair, and that's very real and very true. It's about honoring that truth and then also leading with your heart, with your creativity, with everything that is the vibe, y'all. Okay, and that is the collective read for Leos, honey. Okay, if you want your own collective read and you want your own personal, my minis are 15, which is 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 3 to 5 cards, and that's 25. And my deep dives are 44. Okay, darling. Period. And I really appreciate Jolie for liking the live. I really appreciate all the good vibes, y'all. When people like the lives, it's like, you know what? period. We have people out here giving reciprocity, giving good vibes. And let me tell you, people who like, who engage, that's reciprocity and that's flow energy. So that's another thing. If y'all have been trying to manifest things and you're like, oh my gosh, why isn't this coming in? Why isn't this coming in? Are you acting in flow? Are you willing to let go even if when things are scarce, because you understand that things have to come back? If you were depleted and you have nothing, something has to come back to you guys. Okay. Thank you for liking the live. Also, for the people that are in this live, I posted recently a video. So if anybody wants like a video recently, and you need to hear a message about like exiting survival mode, like all that stuff, you can go check out that video that I posted about an hour ago. And thank you, Jolie, for liking the live. Where are you guys watching from? Where are we watching from, y'all? Texas. Oh my gosh, shout out to Texas. I grew up in Texas. I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm in Cali now, but I grew up in Houston, Texas. So I'm like, okay, period. Everything's bigger in Texas. You know what I mean? I miss that Texan food. Okay. I miss all the Texan food. Same, Houston. Okay. Same. I don't know if you know this part. Okay. I'm in the Bay Area right now in California. But do you know Pearland, Texas and Houston? I grew up in like a little town called Pearland, Texas in Houston. It's kind of like a little suburban area. I moved to Bay for a few years. Okay. See, so like we low-key switched areas. Like we low-key switched areas. That's cool. I haven't really been there, but heard of it. Exactly. See, you heard of it though. Yeah, that's where I grew up. I grew up in Pearland, Texas and Manville, Texas, over there in Houston. And it was like, you know, I'm like, was there a place called Silverado? There might have been a place that I live called Silverado, but let me see if that's a real place. Did I make that up, girl? Because I'm thinking from my childhood. I think it might have been. I'm not. It might have been like Silver something. The movie theater. It might be, girl. I don't know. It was like this. I lived in a lot of spaces, so I can't remember. Like I haven't been to Texas in so long, but I remember like I have a lot of vivid memories, you know, of going to like the rodeo. Do they still do the rodeo out there? Silverado 19 was a theater. That's probably why I thought of that. You know what I mean? It's probably gone now. You know, that probably makes sense though. Why I thought like because you know, I lived there when I was a kid, like 9. I think I was there from 5 to like 11 years old, right? No, another company bought it and renamed it. Yeah, that seems like what happened, to be honest. Like, I mean, it's been years. I haven't been in Texas since like 2012. Your girl wants to go back and make another trip to Texas. Isn't it all power out in SF? Girl, let me tell you, it didn't hit me. I was so blessed. I was like, thank you, Jesus. It did not hit my apartment. Okay. So it was out for everybody else, but it wasn't out for me. You feel me? I was doing good. My internet was on, electricity on. It felt a very, very much luxury. You know what I mean? So thank God for that. Okay. When did that happen? It's been happening for like the last 2 or 3 days, like because we had like a huge storm and then we've been having like earthquakes or whatever. And I've been getting all types of earthquake like information. Shout out to the person on YouTube, by the way. Guys, my minis are 15, my fullies are 25, my deep dives are 44. Okay. YouTube, you can click the link in my on pinned comment. And TikTok, you can look on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. But yeah, it's been happening for the last 3 days. And it didn't happen to me. I was pretty good. You know what I mean? I was like chilling, you know? So I felt like I was watching it happen to everybody else, but I was like, dang. I don't know. It's kind of like you see it, it's like, oof, that's tough. But I would be crying so bad if I was one of them, like sitting over there right now without any internet. I think some of them are still sitting there with no internet right now. No internet, no electricity, no nothing. And honey, I don't even have like a flashlight. Like I don't have a flashlight. Like I would be low key screwed right now. Where are your parents from? They are from one is from California, the other is from Washington. Yes. Yes, darling. Yes. Are your parents from Texas? Caribbean. Oh, you mean Caribbean. Oh, Trinidad. Yeah. Trinidad. Yeah. Period. How did you guess? How did you guess Trinidad, bruh? I was thinking like, yeah, I thought you meant like which state they're from, but no. My mom is from Trinidad. You notice? Hey, that's what's up. Period. I feel like we have like when you're Caribbean, I've noticed you can just tell when other people are Caribbean. Like I always ask people, especially in the Bay, because there's not a lot of Caribbean people. So if I hear Caribbean people, I'm like, where's that accent from? Like, but period. Shout out to Trinidad. Okay. The accent was a little there. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, because I don't know. That's where I grew up and stuff, you know. Not like where I grew up, but like the people I grew up around, you know. So yeah, Trinidad, and Tobago. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to Trinidad specifically. Like my family like kind of was like first gen, so like their people kind of migrated like during like the 70s and 80s. So I haven't specifically been back, but I do want to go back and like I want to plan like a carnival trip. I feel like that would be fun. You know, like a trip to Carnival. Carnival. I never been to Carnival. You know what I mean? But I would love to go. I would love to have the most exquisite time there, darling. The most exquisite time. Oh my gosh. Let me fix my laptop, my phone. Okay. Okay, phone is fixed. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking about it like going. Shout out to the person watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, my minis are $15, my fullies are 25, and my deep dives are 44. You can book through my Ko-fi. My minis are 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 3 to 5 cards, and my deep dives are 10 to 15. Same with TikTok, guys. And thank you for the follow. But same with TikTok, guys, except for it's a little different. My minis are still 15, fullies are 25, and deep dives are 44, but you can get them on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And like all of my information is here. Okay. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about, guys. I forgot what I was talking about. Maybe I could do a collective energy pool. Hangman up. A lot of people are trying to find new perspectives. Page of Pentacles up and working towards things. Tower down. A lot of people might feel like they are consistently in chaos. Let's see what else. What elements of life do you read? Career, pregnant, relationship. I will read all of them, but what I will say for pregnancy readings, it is more of like an energy based thing. So it's not like a direct timeline. So it will just be like if the energy towards fertility is good, or if you're moving into like everything. But I read basically on anything. I can channel like spirits from like that's crossed over. I'm a psychic medium. So do you want to book a reading? If you want to book a reading, you totally can. And I would love to hear like what your question is about. And I don't know if you were here, because I don't know, like people be coming in and out. But my minis are 15, and that will give you 1 to 2 cards. I read tarot, psychic medium here too. Okay, nice, period. Yeah, some people don't do pregnancy reads, and like I did it, like I've done it like a few times, but I feel like I've learned to do pregnancy reads differently. Oh my god, I read tarot too. Guys, I'm gonna follow you guys. That's really cool. Do you guys post videos? or go live, if you guys post videos and go live, send me your lives. Cause like I feel like I want like a group of people that like I can share. I started going live a few days ago. Yes, send me your lives. I want like a group of people or like a group chat like of all the tarot readers that I know, and I can set one up. And then like we all send each other's lives when you know what I mean? When like we go live. Because then that helps you boost up, you know? Because I think the hard part is like, you know, like having like sometimes like, you know, I come in and support, you know, and you need those people in the beginning to help boost you up. Like I really appreciate Jolie, thank you so much for being out here and liking the entire live. And then shout out to you for commenting. Like every time that people come in there and they boost you up, like it helps like push you out. So I low-key want like an accountability group chat. And like no one paid me yet, but I've done so many mini readings, a lot of viewers. Okay, period. You'll probably get your first booking like pretty soon, to be honest with you. Like it doesn't take like that long. Once you have like a system or something, like an idea of like what you want people to book with. Somebody's comments got filtered. So if somebody just commented, you got filtered. I'm so proud of you guys. Make sure to have boundaries. Yes, have boundaries. There's too many people that have DM'd me for freebies. And like the thing is, I don't mind doing like, okay, it depends. I don't specifically, freebies are not my favorite. I only do them strategically if it's like, say I'm everywhere on every single platform. So I'm on Reddit, I'm on Twitter, right? So I'll do like, okay, I'll pull a freebie on Twitter, I'll pull a freebie on Reddit or something like that. I'm thinking maybe I could do a post freebie on TikTok, like put your astrology sign or something like that. But the reason why I don't like giving freebies, I only do only for breaks. Period. Yes, I only do paid only for breaks. Yes, only for breaks. Like if you need like a collective pool or something like that, you don't have nothing going on. I love doing YM free questions, but they drain me quickly. They do drain you quickly, and that's what I was about to talk about. Like this is like the way I can explain it. One time I started on Reddit, right? Because I never been like viral on Reddit. I don't know how to use that app. So I just went on there one time, posted one thing, and then my video, like, or my post blew up. And so everybody was asking for free stuff. And like I was pulling and I was giving so much energy. And then after that whole session, I just cried. Like literally for days, was so depressed after. Like tarot is an energy drain. You can't like, you think that it's not draining your energy to like tap into so many energies. That's not the truth. You take on those people's energies. So you low-key do need to be charging. So that's why I like to charge. Yes, within 2 hours of freebies, I get tired. How did you add those stickers on your screen? You know, girl, to be honest, I be figuring stuff out on TikTok and then I be forgetting how I do it because I'm not good at the lives right now. So I cannot remember, but I think it's like enhance or something. Oh yeah, you go to enhance and then you press stickers. So when you're live, there should be like a little like pin next to the share button, and the little pin next to the share button is gonna like help you put that. You can create your own. I can show you. Yeah. After heavy topics, I feel like I need a nap. Yes. Do you guys ever do like spell work? Do you ever do spell work? The other day I did a reading for a client on this like kind of like other app, because like what I've been trying to do to book readings is just be everywhere, right? So I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, I'm on this app called I'm on this app called Nextdoor. I'm getting into spell work. Same. I just recently got into spell work. Like I sold a spell, I think like a week and a half ago. But when I did that spell, when I was doing those readings, because it was like a pretty in-depth session, and it was with a client who was paying me pretty well, it did drain me. You know, shout out to the people who are watching on YouTube. If you would like to book a reading on YouTube, click that pinned profile. My minis are 15. That's 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 3 to 5 cards, and that's 25. And my deep dives are 44, and that's 10 and 15 cards. But yeah, I got into spell work. What's it called? I got into spell work and I sold a spell, and you know, it was pretty good. And I like spells work. I want to only on myself like protection. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. And you know what? I feel like I should burn a spell soon because your girl needs. And the thing is, with my spell work, even though I started selling them, I do have a vetting process before I do spell work. Yes, period. But I do have a vetting process before I do spell work for people. Like I have a Google form, and I will not take everybody's spell because that is taking on people's karma. Like I truly believe, like if you take on everybody's spell, you end up like taking on their karma. Shout out to the person watching on YouTube. If you would like to book a reading, click that pinned comment. My minis are 15, and that's 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 25, and that is 3 to 5 cards, and my deep dives are 44. But yeah, it's like kind of like you got to be careful with certain spell work, you know? I would never do a third party removal spell. It dips into exactly. I don't do that. I don't do obsession spells. I don't do third party removal spells. I will only do like glamour spells if you want to call in like love, or you want to become like famous, or you want to like just like feel like more like beautiful or whatever. I'll do glamour spells. I will do a justice / hex spell, but that is only for a specific group of people, and that is only if the person actually deserves it, and it's more of a justice spell than a hex. Yes, that's what fatal. Yeah, like beautify. I will do that. I will do money spells. I'll do road openers, protection spells. But I am very selective about who I do spell work for because it's draining. And people think when it comes to the spirituality stuff that I don't know, people act like it is like they think it should be free, but it really shouldn't be because at the end of the day, it's like it's still a service at the end of the day. And I believe in what I'm like providing. And so I feel like it deserves to be respected as such. Yes, dipping into free will is scary, you know? I don't really dip into free will. And plus, I think that if you have to book a spell because that man isn't texting you back, you know what I mean? Like, or that woman or whatever. But if you have to book a spell for that, and spells are not cheap, spells are expensive, y'all. Spells be going up to like $70 to $100 for like the real spells and stuff like that. Or even not even that. Like I've seen spells for like 400. I even tell my clients if you get a spell from someone, don't let it be a third party. Exactly. Because it's like because some people don't know what they're doing, and they don't know what they're doing. Number one, they don't know what they're doing, and some people do that obsession spell stuff, and that is the type of stuff that makes people get like crazily like obsessed with you in like a weird way, to where now you wanted somebody obsessed with you. Okay, now they won't leave you alone because you wasn't supposed to go messing with that in the first place. I have crazy referrals, but I get readings from them first to make sure they're accurate. Oh my gosh, yes, 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 that's facts. Doing like making sure like so my spellwork lady referral is legit. Yes, you know what I mean? So you and definitely vetting clients is like an important one to like vetting them and then sending them if especially if you can't do a specific thing, if you know somebody who will do it. There's this one TikToker, and I like his videos on here, but I have noticed that he says like he will do like any type of spell, like, oh, just send the Cash App. And I get it, but I feel like that comes with consequences in the future. All right, YouTube, if you're watching, I am doing my minis for 15. My fullies are 25 and my deep dives are 44. You can click the pinned comment and TikTok. I have my Cash App, my PayPal, my Venmo here. So guys, for your the people look at spiritually like it's just money and it's not someone's life. It is. And it's like you have to be very careful. And like I feel like you only understand that if you've been doing it for a while, you know? Spirituality is so serious. It's very serious. It's very serious. That's why I don't play with my spell work at all. I vet people. You know, my readings, I kind of I let whoever wants to book a reading. You feel me? Gotta go. See you next live, either of you. Bye, girl. I'll check out your live too. Thank you. I love that for you, Queen. Thank you. But Yeah, I vet them. I kind of just do open for like tarot. Um, but I don't know. Sometimes I've been feeling like energetically drained from like just like annoying people. I've had so many people, bye queen, see you later. I love your energy down bad. Girl, when you go live, definitely send your live to me. I feel like we should definitely all send each other's lives to each other. That would be great. But bye, bye. Thanks for stopping by, yo. Oh, I'm not leaving. I'm saying, oh, I was like, I was about to say, I was like, oh, you about to head out. But you're such a vibe. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Just be chilling here, you know. Um, but yeah, so like when you go live, how often do you usually go live for tarot? I feel like for me, it's like I have to get consistent and tell people like when I'm live. Oh my God, thank you for the repost. I know that's right. Period. Period. I go live every day at least 2 hours. See, that's my problem. I be going live for 30, 40 minutes. And then I'd be like, okay. And so when you go live for 2 hours, do you see yourself making more sales when you go live for that long? And shout out to the other person who's in the live, whoever just came in. I'm doing minis for 15. My Foolies are 25. My deep dives are 44. And you can get that on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And my minis are 1 to 2 cards. My Foolies are 3 to 5. And my deep dives are 10 to 15. LOL, meditation and frequency help with maintaining your energy. Yeah, I have music in the background. I feel like it's helping me right now. Also learning when to take breaks in between. But yes, more sales for sure. Definitely, you know, like I need to do that. Like I have this entire week, you know, I need to like come up with something. I always play third eye frequencies. I like different, like, you know, like four, like they call it four something hertz, like frequencies. It does give you to the certain like energy where you're like able to relax and really call in the energy and the abundance that you're trying to call in for that day. Shout out to Cam Miller for coming in the live. Shout out to the people that are coming in the live and whole chakra building frequencies. Yes. Have you ever tried sound bowls? And shout out to the person on YouTube watching in the live. If you're watching, you can book a personal through my pinned comment. My minis are 15. My Foolies are 25 and my deep dives are 44. And TikTok, if you're watching and you would like to book a reading, you can get it on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal today. And oh my God, thank you, Chula. What's up, girl? How are you? How you been? I've been interested in them, but I prefer bells. I got a whole bunch of cleansing tools recently. I like incense. I want to get some sound bowls. Your day one is here, period. Shout out to the day ones out here since 2020. But I want to get some sound bowls, but it's kind of, I like Palo Santo too. I haven't had that in so long. Florida water, cleansing bells, incense. Yeah. I want to try the sound bowl thing. Sound bowls can just get expensive, you know, and like to get the whole set, I've seen sometimes like for the good ones it's like 800, but I've like wanted to do like a service like where I do like a sound bowl service, or I could see myself doing sound bowls like live, you know, which would be cool. $800, seriously. Yeah, bruh, for real, for those sound bowls go expensive. Like that's for a full set though. And shout out to the people that are coming in the live on YouTube and TikTok. YouTube, we just passed 333. That might be your confirmation to book a mini for one. Minis are 1 to 2 cards. That's $15. My Foolies are $25, and that is 3 to 5. And my deep dives are 44. I'm gonna just keep my $11 bell from Etsy. For real, right? Like they like honestly, spirituality can be expensive, girl. They be double charging, if you know what I mean. Double charging. I really appreciate the likes and the live though. Thank you guys for liking the live. It really helps me out. It really keeps me motivated and wanting to like just keep going back. I spent maybe $200 on tarot cards and rods already. Ooh, I haven't tried rods. $50 on cleansing tools. Do you do crystals? I'm a crystal girly. I've got so many crystals that I actually don't need to buy anymore because I have too much. I love my rods, still learning how to use them. Okay. I know that rods do the little thing and then it answers. I know people like that on TikTok Live. I cleanse with crystals. I wear 12 a day. Ooh. I like getting these little bracelets that are cute. You know, they're these little beaded little things, thingy-majigs, like fun little bracelets that are like little balls and stuff. I think I have a green aventurine one. Is it called orange calcite? I have a garnet bracelet, my birthstone. Okay. You know what, girl? I don't even know what my birthstone is. I think it's green. I'm a March baby, but I need more. Yes, definitely. I don't know. I like all like the little fun stuff. I eventually want to start selling like physical crystals and stuff. It is greener actually. Okay. Period. I can't remember the name. Me either. I'm like, what is my birthstone? Like, March is deaf green. I know. March is deaf green. Shout out to the person watching on YouTube. If you would like to book a mini, it's $15. My fullies are $25 and my deep dives are $44. But let me look it up. What is the March birthstone? Hello, y'all. Hello. Shout out to people watching on the live TikTok. If any of you guys want to book a reading, you can book a reading. My minis are 15, 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 25, 3 to 5 cards. And my deep dives are 44. And you can get it on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Okay? Sometimes it's like blush green. Yeah, it's like blush green. Oh, wait. Actually, I think it's aquamarine. I thought I was wrong. I see a picture with all the birthstones. Let me look at this. Thank you guys for the likes. Let me see. Let me see the month birthstone. We're going to look up for each little cutesy month. Let's see. Does it show us? Okay, so December is Tanzanite, and that is blue. Red is January garnet. Amethyst is February. Shout out to February for being amethyst. That's low-key really cool. March is aquamarine. April is diamond. That's also a really cool one. May is emerald. That's where we mixed it up because May is emerald and that's the green one. So I mixed up March and May. June is pearl. Okay, July is ruby. August is peridot, which is green. Blue is sapphire. October is opal tourmaline. And November is yellow topaz. Okay. Period. Let's hope. I was like, oh my God, let's hope someone on YouTube is not watching because sometimes I'll switch it and I'll be like, oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow. I think I followed you back. Oh my God, thank you for the heart me. Shout out to the heart me in the live. Shout out to the person who just entered the live. Guys, my minis are 15, my fullies are 25, and my deep dives are 44. So if you want clarity on personal growth, love, insight, definitely go ahead and book that reading. Thank you for the heart me. I really enjoy when people help me out with the hearts and all that stuff and the gifts, and I really appreciate everything. Shout out to lovely 186 for jumping in the live. Shout out to everyone who is jumping in the live. Oh my God, and we've got our roses. Period. You feel me? We out here with the roses. Out here. Okay. But yes, for those who are just coming in the live, if you would like to book a reading, I am on Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, and you can get a mini for 15. That's 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 3 to 5 cards, and my deep dives are 10 to 15 cards. You're so welcome. Yes, girl. We are out here. I really appreciate all your energy and all your good vibes, dude. When you go live, definitely send it to me. And if I'm available, I will try. How long have you been doing tarot? I think I started tarot specifically. I've been a psychic medium for years. But I have done tarot since 2023. So that's 2024, 25. We're about to be in 2026. So that's about 2 years specifically doing tarot. When I first got into tarot, I wasn't sure. Actually, weird, fun, little not so fun fact. My ex got me into tarot. And I grew up like super kind of Christian or like in the Catholic lifestyle. So we always thought like, well, not we, but we were taught that like everything like spiritual wise was bad. So I never got into it. So I thought it was like scary at first. It's very surprisingly accurate. Yeah, it is. I've been doing tarot for like 2 to 3 months, but I've been spiritual for years. Same. I feel like that's how it does. Like tarot kind of just calls you after like a while, you know? What's up, Trina? Oh my gosh, why am I thinking like the Trina song? Like, wait, you know now? And Venice Aspen. Da, 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 da. Anyways, me too, Christianity. Then I turned Muslim before going to tarot. Okay, period. Yeah. Shout out to the person watching on YouTube Live for both YouTube and TikTok. For the people that are coming in, my minis are 15. That's 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 25. That's 3 to 5 cards, and my deep dives are 44. But yeah, so I feel like I had like transitions into it, and I had to get like more comfortable with like doing tarot. And like I realized that it helps me, like it's almost like a diary in a way for me to kind of like plan out certain things. I use it for like my business, I use it for all different types of things. And so I really like it, and I feel like it's about insights, and being able to use your insight to help yourself. I bought my first deck after having a vivid dream of using them for the first time. That was spirit whispering in your ear, honey. That was spirit like, girl, you better go get that tarot deck because we need to talk to you. And you don't understand the messages? Well, we need to talk to you. You need to go get your tarot deck. I heard buying your first deck was bad luck, but I truly think spirit bought it for me because I was broke. Oh, that's so weird. Honestly, I didn't actually buy my first deck either. Like, I think someone actually bought it for me. I ordered it online when I woke up with money randomly. Ooh, that's what I'm trying to do. Wake up with some random money right now. I'm trying to make up some random sprinkle, a little bit of money right now and wake up. Shout out to the person watching on YouTube Live. If you're watching on YouTube Live, look at that pinned comment for my readings, okay? Manifestation, you know what I mean? Got to manifest, got to change your vibration, got to change your life, got to pour into yourself and get stuff that is different, okay? Okay, question, girl. By what time do you start seeing interactions on your live when you're live? I feel like I start seeing interactions when I'm like 30 minutes in, I think 30 minutes in. But sometimes it'd be hard for me to fight for that little 30 minutes because sometimes if people are like 0 in here, like it'd be hard. I'm big on manifesting. I manifest through writing and words. Same. I manifest within 5 minutes. Okay, that's good. Hi, Angela. Angela, I'm doing readings today. So if you would like to book a personal, my minis are 15, my fullies are 25, and my deep dives are 44. You can get it on Cash App or Venmo at Geraldine LL or PayPal at the Geraldine LL. And so if you want to book, let me know and I will go ahead and pull for you. You can also click the link in my bio. If you click my little face, go to the link in my bio, you will see all of my payment options. Okay. Shout out to, sometimes it depends on the day too. Traffic hour is slow. Facts. What's up, Astro Girl? What's up with y'all? Hello, Sasha. But yeah, it depends. Like for me, I be trying to fight for my little lives to get people up in here. But usually within 5 minutes, I get engagement. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I gotta push my engagement out there more, girl. I gotta push it out. I be fighting for one person just to vibe with me. Also with liking the live, sharing, following. Yes, sharing, following. 1010 on my timer right now. Confirmation. Maybe that was confirmation from not maybe, it was. If I do paid readings, my lives go from 15 to 20 people to 6 to 8. Exactly. But do you find yourself when you do free readings, do you find yourself like getting like lots of people? Do those people like gift and stuff and like convert a lot? Cause like I feel like I stopped doing free readings just because I'm like, girl, I need to eat 444 on my timer right here on YouTube, honey. And 10, 10, 10 is still 10, 10, 10. We're still switching the reality. Okay. But I'm like, girl, I need to eat, girl. And y'all be like, and it's like emotional labor. Like at the end of the day, it's emotional labor, like trying to give somebody clarity. So I personally hate doing freebies. Like I will only do freebies strategically, like for real. Like if you catch me doing a freebie, it's because your girl wanted some clout. And that's why I'm doing a freebie. I'm not saying I will never do them, but I only do them for clout. They do sometimes. I do 3 free yes or no's a day, but if I feel weak, I change it to paid. Yeah. You know, change it to paid because at the end of the day, if you got energy to ask me for a free reading, you got energy to spend on that paid reading. Period. Put reciprocity into your readers. That's what I'm talking about. I love helping people, so yes or no questions is my thing. LMAFAO, yeah, period, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, clock it, clock it. Yeah. That's why I don't be going for the people in my DMs that be talking about, can I get a free reading? Can I get a free reading? No, like girl, like book, like buy your own tarot deck. If you want a free reading, buy your own tarot deck. Like I don't know what to tell you, honey. Like it's not gonna be for me. I also have gifts from within viewers wishes for people that don't have my payment method. That's smart. That's smart. I should probably put more stuff here. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should just start doing like 2 options, you know, like 1 option, like 2 options, you know, like that kind of vibe. I have Cash App only right now, but I think I'll get PayPal and Apple Pay because people always ask. I think you should definitely get PayPal. That's the most important one. Like the thing is, I really like Cash App specifically. That's my favorite one. And I prefer when people Cash App me. But I've noticed that PayPal is like a very like that's the one, that's the go-to people like, and I think they like it because they trust it. Me too, I love it. Yeah, you just you know, don't got to worry about nothing. It's just there in your account, period. Prefer Cash App all the way. Prefer Cash App all the way. But yeah, PayPal makes sense. I'm thinking about changing my PayPal account to a business account. Right now it's still technically a personal. But at the same time, I feel like I like my readings when they sell, it's up and down. It's good for getting paid from. Yes, that's true. Oh yeah, I have to have that connected to everything on there. That's true. I have to have that connected. So I am on there for that too, for the gifts and stuff. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's good to have all options because you never know what somebody has. And then I started my Ko-fi shop. So if y'all click my profile, y'all can also find me out on everywhere, guys. On Twitter, like if you go to my specific TikTok right now, you will find like that I do Twitter reads. So I'll do collective Twitter reads, like astrology reads, all that stuff. So if you go to my profile, you can click and see my Ko-fi shop. And see everything about me as far as where I'm at. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. You know what I mean? I'm on freaking everything, darling. So you can see that and you can keep up with me 100%. Yes, I try to be accommodating to people. I also do 80% off full reads on Saturdays. I like that. That's smart. Like having those consistent things people can look forward to, you know? I meant to be reliable and accurate. I want to be reliable, I want to be accurate, and I want to create a trauma-informed space for people while not all triggering them. I think a lot of people readers can sometimes go into the triggering space because they just want to book readings, and that has happened to me with readers before where like I've gone to like book a reading. Like I went to like this reader locally. She charged me like $100 or whatever. And then when I got there, she was talking about, oh, for $400, I can take away the negative energy from you. I'm like, girl, I'll keep my negative energy for $400. Um, yeah, I always tell people my boundaries though, like you can only get this far. $100. Yeah, it was expensive, but I was down bad at the time. You know what I mean? So I really needed a reading. And I wasn't doing my own readings at the time, you know? She was absolutely tripping. She was tripping, honey. But I think it's like low key, the people you go to, if you go to them in person, they charge more, you know? So I think like the in-person ones, like they charge more than just like, you know, like the what's it called? People who charge like just online. And you know, sometimes readers have like certain times that you can book them. I'd love to do in-person readings for cheap. Yeah, you know, I've been trying to get booked for like events. Uh you can also do vendor stuff. I've been trying to get booked for events. I sent a lady like on Gig Salad. You should check that out. It's called Gig Salad, and you can like I love doing affordable readings because some people need high quality things for small prices. That's facts. That's really facts. You know? But yeah, Gig Salad, you could post yourself as a reader on there and you could get like different events and stuff like that. Calling me by your name. Someone just reached out to me on Facebook Marketplace. Let's see if we can do it for 7. Okay. Hi, what are the Crocs for this pickup? And would you get for this? It's $9.50 on Amazon right now. Let's see, 5. Sorry, I'm on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, Facebook is scary. I've been on there though. Y'all need to get on there. Stop playing with Facebook because let me tell you why. Yeah, they hella sketchy out there, but let me tell you why. Would you do it for? Let me see. I'm on Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to somebody. Let me see for $7, and then would you do it for $7? And I'm on. I'm not going to tell him my cross street till he. Okay. Thank you for sharing the live, girl. But yeah, I've been trying to sell all types of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and so basically, I lost my train of thought, girl. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing the live. I done lost my train of thought. But no, oh yeah, there we go. Because of Facebook. Readers, stop sleeping on Facebook because let me tell you guys why. Okay? Yes, let me tell you guys why. Y'all, everybody else on Facebook is boring. So if we come on there with our content and we're interesting, right? Not as far as lives or whatever, but as far as just content, video, photos, whatever. If you're just slightly more interesting, you can low-key blow up on there. Like right now, I'm like low-key getting like 600, 500 views on videos, which is pretty good for Facebook because Facebook is hard. You're so real. Facebook is so cool. It's just scary. Oh no, Facebook Marketplace is scary. And let me tell you why, because I got a story about Facebook Marketplace. And shout out to the person who's watching this live. To the other person who's watching this live, if you would like to book a reading, my minis are 15, my fullies are 25, and my deep dives are 44. But let me tell you why, because I have a story, honey. Tell me why. And I got a microwave I'm trying to resell on Facebook Marketplace right now. But I went to Facebook Marketplace, yes, trying to get a microwave in college, right? From this lady, and it was tough and it was like this heavy, and I didn't have like a car to take me because I'm in San Francisco or whatever. And so I had to get an Uber, right? And try to get this spot to get this microwave. And then the glass shit broke inside the microwave, right? And like the road that I had to pick it up at, that I picked it up at, she lived literally in a spot where it was like all like, no offense, I hate to say it, but it was crackheads. I hate to say it. It was like all lined up like right there. And so I had to walk around like, and it was weird, and like some of them were like catcalling me and like all of this stuff to get my yes, LMFAO girl, yes. Like I have a Facebook marketplace story. Like what are you talking about? You gotta be careful, okay? You gotta be careful. But they do got good deals though. They got exquisite deals. Exquisite deals. Exquisite, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I would have ran home. Exactly. I still got the microwave. And like now I don't even need it because I have another microwave. So I'm like trying to sell it right now. But I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to sell all my stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Like not all my stuff, but like a pretty like, you know, good chunk, you know. Not good chunk. I just need to downsize. I have too much shiz and I eat, if you know what I mean. Got too much shiz. You ever got too much stuff that you need to get over or get rid of, you know? Gotta move on, go somewhere else, not be involved. Yes, you know what I mean? Thank you for liking the live. But yes, guys, if anybody wants to book a reading at any time, confirmation 555 on my timer for YouTube. We've been live for 55 minutes and 55 seconds, okay? If you want to book a reading, my minis are 15, which are 1 to 2 cards. My fullies are 25, which are 3 to 5 cards, and my deep dives are 10 or 15 cards. Okay. But yes, be careful, darling. Be careful on the internet. Be careful when you are trying to go to Facebook Marketplace and get stuff. Okay? Because sometimes it can be harsh. Sometimes it can be harsh. Sometimes it could be harsh. If you know, you know. Oh my gosh, I'm still live, TikTok. Stop playing with me. Girl, I said I was here. TikTok made me do that little puzzle thing to say that I was still live. They're proud of me. They're like, girl, you've been on live for this long. Let me tell you, I went on live for 7 minutes trying to sell a digital product because your girl has a lot of side hustles. That little puzzle thing is so funny, right? It just pops up out of nowhere. And shout out to the person who's watching on YouTube Live. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can click the link that's linked on that first pinned comment. And my minis are $15. My fullies are 25 and my deep dives are 44. And you can also TikTok, you can get on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. But no, TikTok is very proud of me because I haven't been like, for me to be live this long, good. And to be honest with y'all, I might be getting off in like a few because I'm gonna wait till it's like fully an hour. But it's because like your girl has to lean into it. I gotta lean into it. I gotta lean with it, rock with it, if you know what I mean. And like I'm gonna be live like consistently. I'm trying to come up with a schedule. I haven't been able to like put myself consistently towards a schedule. But I'll probably be going live soon tonight. You know what? If you go live, girl, send me your live. Like if you go live, send me your live and I will pop up in there and I'll like it and all that stuff. It's 124 for me right now. Okay, question. You must be East Coast or something like that over there. We must be on 2 different sides of the US right now. But question, when you go live late, does it matter? Because sometimes I be seeing people 2, 3 a.m. and they be having hella people in there. Indiana. Okay, Indiana. Shout out to Indiana, period. Shout out to Indiana. And for those who are just coming in the live, if you would like to book a reading, my minis are 15, my fullies are 25, my deep dives are 44. Not really. I've been live at 4 a.m. before. You know, like I've noticed I've actually gotten 100 people in my live when I've been live like that. There are always people. Yeah, there's always a time to make money, to be honest. And low-key is better because there's less competition. Hello, Sadihi Hookah. Mental health, are you okay? What's going on? What's going on? Do you want a reading on your mental health, or are you just like not feeling good in your mental health? Because if not, girl, that's real. My name is Reha and I'm Indian. Reha, hello Reha, what's up? Thank you for showing up in the live. Are you Indian from India? Like from India? My mental health, Mary mental health thick hoagie. Okay. Okay, let me translate this part. Let's see, translate. What does Mary mean? Let's see, not mental health. My mental health will be fine. My mental health will be fine. Yes, girl, your mental health will be fine. Shout out to you. Period. Your mental health will be good. You're out here living your best life, out here trying to get and create the things that you want to create. So you are going to be cool. It's low key better. People are bored. Yeah, they want something, they want somebody to talk to. Okay. My English Meho. Okay, let me translate this. Let's see. Let's translate. This is Hindi. I can't translate this one. It won't let me translate. But shout out to you, Reha. Shout out to you, Reha, for watching all the way from India. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Thank you for the likes. Okay. Yes and no. Okay. All right, Reha. Did you want to book a reading? Yes or no? My readings are $15. My fullies are $25, and my maxis or deep dives are $44, darling. But yes, and for watching this, I would like to start like a tarot like group or whatever, or and I could like introduce you guys like all to like my other like tarot online friends. I want to do something where like I don't know, we have like more of a community, we support each other, or we like I ultimately want to have somebody that will be able to do like courses with me or something that I can sell later down the line. I love tarot reading, friends. Yes, definitely. So we're going to stay in touch. I'm going to get off of here because your girl is tired. But thank you for being in my live this entire time. And girl, when you go live, you better send it to me, okay? Period. Love you guys and bye. Bye.